we're all set. We're returning to the item that was removed, the letter M. Approval of Alliant Mesro Insurance Services to be the broker of the village employee health care insurance with an effective renewal date of January 1st, 2020 through January 1st, 2021. Trustee Zielinski, did you have a question on that?
Yeah, before we go into that, the clerk sent us an email this past week on another vendor that was interested in being our broker. How come we're not exploring that one?
That was, what was that again?
Give me 1 second, please.
I think that was the company that came in with the RFP that, remember, they were just gonna, they didn't even offer a price. They said they'll just come in and manage your program for you. And certainly they weren't part of that discussion of our committee meeting last week and stuff. He jumped in this week sending something to the clerk. He didn't even send it to me.
The email was received by myself on August 27th at 8:37 a.m. From Daniel Berkwit. Subject line is RFP for work comp and package policy. The email reads, we insure several cities, villages, townships, fire districts, school districts, colleges, and libraries in Cook County. Do you ever put the insurance program out for RFP? He signed it, kindest regards, Daniel Berkwip. He is with Connor and Gallagher One Source. I forwarded this email on August 28th at 9:49 p.m. to Shanae and Kent with a copy to Mayor Ryan and Trustee Murphy as he is the head of the insurance committee. And then separately, I forwarded it to Trustee Zielinski, who's a member of the insurance committee, and Trustee Warris, who's also a member of the insurance committee, as to not violate open meetings act.
Exactly. So anyway, they weren't part of that discussion that we had on the 27th when we had a committee discussion. Sent them something afterward that we were looking to vote on this matter this coming week, and we weren't asking for RFPs, we were asking to change the broker of record, and that was the question. We weren't looking for RFPs on something like this, so, which I didn't feel was pertinent to the conversation.
So I have a question now also. Can we table this for another?
I think that's the reason that we had it, it was brought to my attention that what we don't want to do is we don't want to, as a professional change, you don't want to jam up Blue Cross Blue Shield, because they're only going to offer a price to one broker. And you certainly don't want to hand it to one broker and say, well, I'm going to take that from you because I decided to give it to another broker. I felt that was unnecessary. And according to what we've been told so far, that number is going to be available mid-September, which is in a week or so. So, which is why this time frame came up. So that's why we brought it to a vote today.
So that's a no for the table then?
Yes.
Okay.
And only because Trustee has a great question, but I think only because of the timing involved. I think, it's a January 1 renewal, but I think it would really be unprofessional to jam everybody up like that.
Mayor, just for clarity, that email was the subject matter was for RFP for workman's comp, was for a workman's comp package policy.
That's kind of...
I'm sorry, Trustee Murphy, that I'm misreading that into the record.
Yeah, and this was for healthcare.
Exactly, and thank you. That's where I viewed that the same way. They're actually addressing something that we weren't even talking about. That was done back in May. That's when we met that organization, but it was back in May then too.
Okay, and just if we are going to vote on it tonight, I'd just like to bring one more thing in without being too political, even though it's going to get that way.
I don't know why.
One of the slates on the previous election received campaign funds from the new vendor asking for this right, and I'd like to respectfully ask that those people abstain from the vote.
You know what? One, we never discuss politics in the room, but two, I can say that no funds were exchanged for that.
I guess we're done.
So,
I just want to go on record saying that it's not an opinion. It's what I know to know that Mesereau has linkage with a campaign donation that Mayor Ryan got to his campaign. And
I just said, we don't discuss politics in the room. We certainly won't discuss a campaign donation.
that's what it is.
No,
That's
you can't.
exactly what it
no.
is.
There is no campaign donations, and we don't discuss campaign donations in the boardroom. We keep politics out of the room, trustee.
Because it's for your benefit.
No, trustee. We don't discuss politics in the boardroom. Now, can I get a motion and a second, please, if we're going to vote on this evening? I think everyone has an opinion. I've got one. I think this is a great company. I didn't have a problem with the old company, but again, we were handed to a company, and I've been here 2 years in this position, and even as a trustee, when I was with the insurance committee, that chairperson never shopped the insurance. That person is no longer with us actually right now, but didn't do anything with looking out for what might be a better interest for our administration. We don't know that there won't be a savings. We don't know what lays behind door number 2 unless you open the door and find out.
Mayor, you've been shopping for insurance for 2 years. The company that you're proposing showed little to no interest in either RFP. And now what you're going to do to a current vendor that's treated us well and fair all along, you're going to pull the rug out underneath them and hand it to somebody else.
I don't see it that way. I think, let's put it this way. The current auditor that we have, great company, we didn't say they did anything wrong, but we also felt we needed some fresh eyes on our books. And like I said, with the current broker that we have for our healthcare insurance, it's been with the same person forever. And another person handed us to them. We've never tested the waters.
You went out for 2 years to RFP.
That's on a whole different subject. That was workman comp. This is a fixed number through Blue Cross Blue Shield. This has nothing to do with commissions or anything like that.
There's going to be no additional services.
We just heard that there could be, yes.
There could be.
No, there is. What am I saying? Right. There was. It's your opinion, right, Bill? So, can we move on with business, please?
I'll make the motion for approval of Alliant Mesereau Insurance Services to be the new broker of the Village Employee Health Care Insurance with an effective renewal date of 1/1/2020 through 1/1/2021.
Second. Roll call number 3 to approve letter M as in Mary, approval of Alliant Mesereau Insurance Services to be the new broker of the Village Employee Healthcare Insurance with an effective renewal date of 1/1/2020 through 1/1/2021. I'm sorry. Again, this is roll call number 3 for approval. Trustee Dalzell.
Yes.
Trustee Zelinski.
No.
Trustee Juarez.
That's a strong no.
Trustee McLaughlin.
Yes.
Trustee Murphy.
Yes.
Trustee Navis Esparza. Yes. Motion carries.
Thank you. Next, we have trustees, any unfinished business? Any new business? Can I get a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? Aye. Thank you for joining us this evening. We'll adjourn this meeting at 8:26. Thank you for coming in tonight, folks. Enjoy the rest of your night.